As a human to live, love, laugh and enjoy. I think it's also likely you'll come back as a chrysanthemum, tree or pak choy, with no real sense of anything except where there is light and where it is scant, or worse, to be conscious and writhing within, trapped for a lifetime, constrained as a plant. Statistically speaking, it's also quite probable you'll come back as an insect, some fungus or mold, none of which seem to be the ideal on which reincarnation is sold. The concept that after your death you're reborn is initially profound, comforting, freeing, but eternally returning as some form of life makes you to the prison of being. Even if years pass between each of your births, if you're unconscious, it'll feel like a moment. So just as life's glimmer is waning and you drift towards your final atonement, as you accept rest inside of the darkness, you're thrust back raw into the blistering bright light and all its painful, blinding, heart's darkness. Suddenly awakened as a sand tiger shark with a stressful and pressing fixation, you twist and thrash despite not yet being born to end this sharp, extreme, stinging sensation. A strange, familiar emptiness dawns whilst you're murdered, consumed in the womb, only to find yourself as a young infant turtle over whom seabird shadows loom. On a beach you must cross to find cover, towards the safety of the sea you must travel, but you're pecked to death by winged demons, only to be not smeared painfully across the gravel. But having just broken free from an egg as a bird, now you're losing the fight to get fed. Your mother doesn't think you're strong enough, and she judges you better off dead. Though that's probably kinder than living, unable to stretch, you repeatedly tried a battery head, cooped, confined, contrived to lay eggs, locked up forever inside, over and over again to exist, finding yourself defeated and stung by the cruel mother's machinations. Most animals die when they're young. There's just so much more grief than happiness in actuality's agonizing dance. I don't wanna play if it turns out to be you could be anything, game of chance. Even if you and I deem it unlikely, think you'll come back as a person, it's uncertain the conditions of man will improve. In fact, they'll probably worsen. Meaningless life after meaningless life, a never-ending existential attack. Life after life of unremembered mistakes with never